Microphones and Monsters is a Creative Typo production. We'd like to give a special thank you to our executive producer level supporters from Patreon, Mead and Patrick T. Arsenault.
Imagine a place where ancient secrets and unnatural horrors lie dormant. A place where the veil between worlds is thin, and the creatures of the night roam free. On Microphones and Monsters, a ragtag crew of travelers sets sail for one such destination. But beware, dear listener, for the horrors of Farzine are not for the faint of heart.
Lothar, can you escort us to their house where they went missing?
Like I said, back in my office, if it goes sideways, I can always deny knowing what you were up to.
Can you point us in the right direction?
Give us directions.
Yeah, definitely. It's not that far. It's just a short walk.
I feel that from here things will only get more perilous, so if there is anything that might make you a little more sturdy, then I would suggest taking it, as he kind of fits the breastplate onto himself.
So, the journey to the Scerri home is a quick walk.
Scary.
Underway.
And unremarkable, except for one thing. You note the presence of a ghoul brazenly walking the streets of Farzine. The double takes, hushed conversations, and hurried pace of the islanders as they pass make it clear this is an event of note.
There's a ghoul right over there, Lucius.
And this ghoul is wearing a very nice, tailored suit with ruffled cuffs and a top hat, and he has a monocle and wearing jewelry.
I like him already.
My name
Just imagine
is
the Monopoly
Ebenezer
Man with a
Ghoul.
snout.
Someone could talk to him, or I could arrest him. You know,
Rufus alerted Lucius that there was a ghoul.
I'm giving people options before I pounce. Is what I'm saying.
Hello, good man. How are you?
He is not committing a crime.
Excuse-
He is just walking down the street, just very prim and proper with his cane, with a metal skull on top of the cane.
It's a fantastic image.
Excuse me, you sir, with the top hat and
No nose.
the fine suit.
Oh, yes. How can I help you?
Well, we actually were hoping to be able to talk to some ghouls like yourself. It seems serendipitous that we should make your encounter here tonight.
Oh, why, certainly, yes. And he's smiling as people, pass by, and you kind of get that he enjoys the attention. And he's staring at the pedestrians as they're walking by and giving him side eyes and stuff. It's like, so, what can I help you with?
Yes, I'm curious. Are you familiar with the Yogash clan?
Oh, lovely people. Very welcoming.
So I take it that you do not consider yourself part of the Yogash clan, is that correct?
I am rather new here, yes. But just like a lot of people here. They're not from around here. This is a port.
Yes. So I take it you haven't had any interaction with them as of yet, then?
No, not much. I stopped by the cemetery, yes, but only in brief passing. I wanted to see the sights. I've heard great things about Farzine.
I see. Are there perhaps any other ghouls that you have encountered during your time here as of yet?
Well, they definitely introduced me to some of their finer delicacies. Very very, very ripe.
So ripe.
But enough about that. Enough about the ghouls. What else would you like to know?
Your opinions about Wicklemite.
Wicklum what?
That was not Xerothin's voice.
That was
you
not
have to do the
Xerothin.
voice.
Oh, okay.
That's how we done the voice.
Sorry.
Did you travel with anybody else, or did you come alone?
I came here on a passenger vessel. But I
Were there
do
other-
travel alone. Yes.
Okay, so there were no other ghouls with you?
No.
Is that a fancy mustache on the ghoul in the picture?
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, I would hate to really continue to harp on such grim topics, but we are trying to investigate something that has happened where what seems to have been some hunger crazed ghouls that have attacked some people here just recently. We were hoping to maybe find out some information.
Ghouls attacking people. How absurd.
But believe me, I know that this is unusual. They have been very peaceful in this island, for my understanding. But from what I can tell, these must have been just crazed from hunger.
Can't say I've ever heard of anything like that. I mean, with the abundance of delectable treats at a whim in any town, it's never heard of a food shortage. No.
So
So
I suppose
he's just getting kind of bored with the questioning of the ghouls.
I suppose that you probably frequent town at night. Is that true?
This is my first venture on the island. I wanted to see what the town and that statue was all about.
Insight check.
Okay.
I don't believe a fucking word this man's saying. He's a dandy. He's up to no good. Hold on. Is that my dice roller?
My
Insight
dice is always
What's his name
is-
again?
I don't think we've asked his
We
name.
haven't
Got
got
his
to that
name
point
yet.
yet.
Oh, I'm calling him Fancy Pants McGee in my notes.
It's not great. It's I was just gonna say no. What's my insight? Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Got a card.
The only
Total.
thing that you're
No, I
like,
don't.
yeah, the only thing that you're
He
getting
did use it.
inside
Yeah.
on is that he's starting to get just like annoyed at the questions, and he feels like you're being rude to him.
Oh, I mean, I could kill him. I could ruin that.
I mean, you're also in the city streets, and he hasn't committed a crime.
Well, let me ask you this then. Actually, I don't think I've asked your name yet. What is your name?
Oh, well, my name is Upton, and
Sinclair.
Up to
Upton.
Sinclair.
and who might you four be?
My name's Rufus.
Yes, I am Lucius Hawthorne, and as my furry companion here said, his name is Rufus. I'm not sure if you were able to understand him. It's a little tricky for people first speaking with Dreamland's cats.
Yes, not at all. Do not. I heard meow.
That's okay.
Well, yes, his name is Rufus.
I'm Izzodath.
I'll walk up and kind of. Is he like as tall as I am, or kind of like same height
I mean, he's a ghoul. Like they're about like 6 feet tall.
and hunched over a little
Yeah.
bit though?
I mean, they're still 6 feet tall, like hunched over, like he is at least. So if he stood straight up, he would be taller.
My name is Xerothin, formerly of the Unwritten Sons.
Well, on Izzodath, he would have like offered to like take her hand, like he's
Nope.
a gentleman. Yeah. he bows to you and all of you. Then it is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Now, is there anything else you would like to know from me, or will we continue these senseless questions and waste my time?
Well, perhaps one other thing I'd like to ask. In your admittedly short time here so far, is there anything that has really piqued your interest, that maybe seemed maybe of particular note?
I've heard of this, priest of Gat. Sounds like something on your boot, doesn't it?
Yes, I suppose so.
And this statue, it's not... they built this statue, all high and mighty. Not to my liking, though. It is a bit gauche, isn't it? A bit larger than life.
Yes, I would definitely agree on that point. I have inquired a little bit about their religions. It strikes me as interesting, to say the least, especially with this light, like with the statue. It is very decentralized, something I don't normally see in religions.
It's silly traditions. But whatever makes them happy. I mean, I love it here, so far, don't you? All the delicious morsels baking in the sun and ripening to perfection.
Well, I can't say that I have quite that same perspective, but I will say it has been somewhat enjoyable.
Has it?
Has it
I
really?
mean, 6 of our friends were murdered, and, after they were arrested.
Yeah.
Because they betrayed
It's called
us.
pleasant conversation.
Here, I'm gonna roll something.
Gotta
You seem a
roll
little
something.
reserved on that enjoyment.
Well, I cannot say that our time here has been entirely enjoyable. We were not exactly here under the best of circumstances. Originally, we were to deliver a package, and it sort of ended up with our crew turning on us, getting jailed, getting killed. Really not the best time. But if you just look at the town as an entity into itself, and some of the food and drink that we've had here, I suppose those parts have been pleasant.
Certainly. Some of you seem to be looking around periodically. I see you eyeing that house right there. Are you looking for someone?
Well, as I had mentioned, we were doing some investigating, and in particular, we were trying to look into a few people that have gone missing in recent times that we were told about.
Oh. Any...
We don't really have any leads, so we were hoping to investigate their house to find something to go off of.
Oh, what's their names? Maybe I could, if I hear them, I can let you know.
The names were Carmelo and Grisella. Scerri, I think it was.
Bless you, darling. Are your allergies acting up? Maybe it's a cold. You should be careful that doesn't turn into something nasty.
No, that was their
no.
names.
Oh, that was a name. Okay.
Now you understand me?
Just coincidentally realized that it was a name at the same time.
Yeah, just coincidental. Oh, no, I've never heard those names before.
Yes, and I wouldn't have assumed, especially with you not having been here for very long. I think, from what we've been told, it's likely that they may have gone missing before you were ever even here.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Yes, it is. Although we would definitely appreciate if you did happen to hear anything.
Yes. You said there was another name.
Yes, there was another person, a priest, Matteo, I think his name was.
Matteo. Who's that? Your pet? Was it corpulent? Have you lost it?
Well, it's not mine. These are just some folks that have gone missing that we were told about. We don't really know anything about them. This is sort of investigation to see what we can find.
Oh, well, you best be careful wandering the streets at night. With people going missing, I will have to watch my back.
Yes, and like I said, if you do happen to hear anything, we would welcome any information that you might find out.
Where is he gonna be?
The fancy one.
Yeah, the pelican or
The albatross.
The albatross.
Well,
no, the pelican's the burrowing creature. That's right.
Indubitably. But would you happen to know of a fine establishment? I don't normally spend a lot of time in cities, but when I do, I like to splurge a little.
Understandable. I often am like that myself, although this time around maybe not quite as much. We were told about a very nice place that was called the Albatross. It's not where we're staying now, so I can't personally vouch for it, but we've been told that it is the best in town.
Indeed. Well, just point me in the direction, and I hope you find your missing people.
Yes, well, thank you for your time. And I'll point him off to wherever the Albatross was pointed to us.
And he bows and tips his hat, and thank you, friends. Have a wonderful night.
Bye,
Yes, and
Mr.
you as
Ghoul,
well.
man.
Well, he seems nice.
I want to kill him. He seems like a pompous ass.
So, Xerothin, like, as he's walking away, like, he still smells like death. Like, he still smells like he's been in like, crypts, you know.
Imagine that.
He is a ghoul. But the voice goes,
There's something familiar about that ghoul. Can't quite make it out with that stench on him, but something familiar about him.
and that's it. That's all the voice says.
Xerothin will immediately kind of sniff on the wind a little bit and kind of
You really only
look
pick
back.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Noticeably distracted by sniffing, I'm guessing.
Well, he was interesting.
I
Yes.
liked his hat.
He did have a certain sense of style, for sure.
Yeah, he had a ring on every finger, every clawed finger.
All of his hooves.
let's finish our business at the house. I would very much like to go to the Albatross later and have a more personalized conversation with Mr. Upton.
I don't think I would advise that, at least not until we have some more information, at least if you're getting at what I think you're getting at.
What's a conversation between two individuals?
Dialogue?
Yes, exactly. Make no mistake, Lucius, if I wanted the man dead, the man would be dead. He has a peculiar air about him that has piqued my interest.
You hear a voice in your head.
Don't be hasty, Xerothin. We cannot play our hand too early.
I'll just kind of be grinning. Grinning with fangs as I'm explaining this.
Well, since we are already burning the midnight oil, as it were, we should probably get on with our investigation.
Very well.
It's only about 10:30, Lucius.
It's only 8:30 and the old man wants to go to bed.
I mean, seriously. I mean, it's dark. We're supposed to be asleep.
My bones ache.
Well,
Do you have any
just-
chamomile tea?
We're taking a short break to support our sponsors who help make Microphones and Monsters possible. While we're away, head over to patreon.com/creativetypo and join our Patreon. You'll access ad-free episodes, bonus content, and exclusive Microphones and Monsters behind-the-scenes sessions. And don't forget to check out another Creative Typo show after the episode.
Well, just like Lothar said, the home of Carmelo and Grezja Scerri has little to set it apart from its neighbors other than it's a little bit separated. It is a single story with the ubiquitous thatched roof that you have come to expect of all buildings on the island. And as you approach the front door, it is slightly ajar. It is not closed or locked.
The door is ajar.
Does anyone here know how to open a jar?
You turn the lid,
Pat it on the bottom.
counterclockwise.
You have to tap it with a knife.
You hit it under 57.
Who's walking in first?
I know my vote.
I'll walk in first.
All right.
Well, I was going to stealth in, but okay.
Fuck it. We ball.
Go ahead, Xerothin.
The door to the scary home opens to a large room. There is a hearth in one corner, a door opposite it, and a circular mass of upturned dirt in the center of the floor. The earthen mound is reminiscent of inhumations within a potter's field.
Inhumations, like burial sites? Am I guessing it that right? I'm not familiar with the term.
It is, so
like inhume is like the opposite of exhume.
Yeah, like that, like typically like a fresh mound, basically.
Yeah, gotcha.
I believe we have some more burrowing friends that have been here. I'll
Yes,
call
they-
out. I'll call
Those
out to
seem
the
likely.
house. And hello, is there anyone here?
There is no response, but all of you can give me an investigation check.
I do that.
Cool. I will. Natural 20.
Oh, good, because I rolled like a 5.
So a 21 with my
I'm
modifier.
gonna use my Cardic and make my 13 a 17.
Okay.
I should use my Cardic and make my natural 21 a 31.
Natural 40.
He has to tell me meta information beyond what I would know for sure. Okay,
And
so
Richard, are you looking?
Well, apparently with my result, no.
Okay.
Like a 3.
Well, Xerothin and Lucius, you
Rufus.
are,
Rufus.
well, Xerothin's oh yeah, I'm sorry, Lucius. Xerothin is distracted by the mound. And Lucius is just kind of just taking in.
Just
Ooh,
kind of-
knickknacks.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You're-
Oh,
What a lovely
wow.
home.
These are
Your
those
dementia is
dolls
kicking
that
in.
open up with more dolls.
I haven't seen one of these in 3 decades.
But you other two, I would say like y'all are kind of walking together and you just see it at the same time. So both of you see faint drag marks that can be found leading from the bedroom to the circle of upturned dirt. And as you're walking around the grate for the at the hearth, there is it's partially obscured by ashes and incompletely burnt logs within the hearth. And there's a grate. You could see a grate underneath it.
Oh, there are drag marks going to that grate.
No. Drag marks are going to the mound of dirt, but you also find a grate underneath the hearth that's partially
Oh, okay.
obscured.
Which one do you want to find?
The grate is big enough for like a medium-sized person.
Izzodath with her stick is going to go investigate the hearth.
Yeah. So Rufus is going to see the drag marks.
Okay.
They had some very nice knickknacks and tchotchkes.
No, Lucius, over here. Look, see, you can see there was where people were dragged out of the bedroom, and they were dragged over to the dirt mound.
Yes, I see that now.
And it must have
Is
got
it-
him out of the bed.
How deep is it? Like a deep hole, or is it just like loose earth?
It is like the mound in the
What we saw
cell.
at the
Like it
prison.
is
Okay.
the dirt was replaced by their burrowing.
Dirt.
Like there's no hole. It's just dirt.
They took dirt out, and then they put dirt there.
Back-
in
yeah.
place of
They're
the
like a
dirt.
bowl, and they or a
Mhm.
bowl or whatever.
Or
They
a
leave
pelican.
the dirt behind. Yeah.
Pelican.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pelicans.
Yes.
They use their giant scoopy beaks to get the dirt
That's
out,
it.
and then as they move through the dirt, their giant scoopy beak they turn their entire body around and deposit the dirt
Just-
back behind them.
Yeah, it's
And then
it's
they
like
scoop
the
further.
the natural world's version of a backhoe.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing that pops in my mind, did you ever see the movie Time Machine?
No.
What, the time machine?
Yeah, the
Like
time
the H.G. Wells one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Seen Hot
there's
Tub
one of
Time
the like
Machine.
future worlds, like there's those creatures that burrow into the
the
sand. like-
Morlocks.
yeah, and they like go under and then like it's just dirt.
The Guy Pearce one, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Morlocks go straight in the ground.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
I
it's
know what
still
you're
just
talking
dirt. Like there's no hole.
about. I love that movie. It's
Yeah.
not good, but I love it.
It's not good and
Yeah.
But
Guy Pearce, I think, kills it, but the rest of the movie around him is stupid.
but yeah. They don't leave holes behind. Or they're not leaving holes behind.
They could, but they're not going.
Just mounds.
Oh, I was saying, you said that the drag marks were coming from the bedroom.
Yes.
Is the bedroom a separate room?
Yes.
Is the door closed, open? Is there a door?
There is a door. Well, I mean, the door's
There's a
open.
door.
You can walk in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll go in there and investigate the bedroom with
All
my
right,
natural
so as
20.
you step into the room, the telltale coppery smell of blood assails your nostrils. The room hangs in tatters, its contents strewn about, shredded and splattered in dried gore. The bedchamber itself is small and has no features of note, not even a window. All that remains of its former occupants are large bloodstains on the walls, floors, and even the ceiling.
Lucius, they got torn up in here. Why didn't the police investigate? Why did the magistrate not let them?
Yes,
He
a
told you.
murder most foul.
He told you why.
That is an excellent question.
Well, yeah.
Damn politics.
I'm a regular Hercule Poirot over here. There
It
was a
definitely-
murder in this room.
It definitely seems to have all of the hallmarks of what we witnessed in the cell.
Well, if that's the case, that means ghouls are going to pop out of the ground at any second to attack us.
I would not rule that out as a possibility. You should stay alert.
Who is that guy you were talking to? It didn't sound like Xerothin at all.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you spoke, and then Lucius responded to you, but you
Oh.
didn't use your Xerothin voice.
Hairball!
Excuse me.
Yes.
I was just talking to Barnabas.
All of our alter egos are just our players.
If you want to search the room further, you can.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, I'm
Uh,
searching. I mean, yeah.
So you find a small coin bag under an overturned chair that contains 2 gold pieces, 18 silver pieces, and a large pearl.
Okay, hold up. Let me see here. Where's my money?
Money.
You said 2 gold pieces?
Yep.
Yeah.
18 silver and a large pearl.
Okay, I don't have a thingy for pearl, but I'll take it. Mr. Mouse, put that in the back.
And
I take it. I'm a little street rat scavenger.
yeah,
They're not going to use it anymore, Mr. Mouse. It'll help us out later. They would want us to have it so we can help solve the mystery.
Sure.
but
That's logic.
Chaotic good. It will help me do good, therefore it is right for me to take it. Don't you argue with me, neutral evil.
I'm feeling
Izzodath,
really evil right now.
you wanted to investigate the grate.
Yes. So Izzodath will go over to the fireplace and start kind of poking around with her stick, moving some of the logs out of the way. And then she'll turn to Xerothin.
Xerothin, can you come help me? This looks a little heavy. There's like a metal grate here.
Okay. Stand aside, child.
I'm not a
And
child.
I'm going to keep calling you a child. I don't know. Just make peace with your God. I'm calling you a child.
But she's going to constantly say, I'm not a child.
I'm not a child.
That's fine.
It's
That's
gonna be,
fine.
I'm not a child and I only weigh 8 pounds. That's all you're gonna hear from the little ones.
You're small, therefore a child. I will pick up the metal grate.
Yeah, it comes up easy, and
Mhm.
it looks to go down pretty deep.
Izzodath will light a match from her tinderbox.
It's similar to like the privy hole that it goes.
Okay,
like,
I'm gonna spit and see how long it takes to hit the bottom. 1 kitty kitty, 2 kitty kitty, 3 kitty kitty, 4 kitty kitty.
I like to think that that's just how Xerothin measures time. In his head.
Yes.
1 kitty.
kitty, 2 kitty.
you hear it at 60 kitty kitty or 6 kitty kitty.
Okay.
So it's 60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just have to. Does anyone else have rope with them?
Yeah. Do you not
Does anyone
collect
else
yours?
have rope with them? Yes, of course I collected my rope. I'm asking if any of you other people were prepared for adventuring.
Izzodath
some string.
will pull her 50-foot rope from her pack.
All right.
I will yank the rope from Izzodath and tie our rope ends together and fashion a rope down.
You know,
All
my
right.
rope is touching your rope.
Ew.
By the way,
small child.
there's a load-bearing beam that you're able to tie it off to and still have plenty of rope to reach 60 feet down the hole.
Okay. I will grab the rope and I will descend down the great hole.
All right.
Boo-hoo hole.
By the way, I didn't find a shard solitaire rainbow pearl, did I? That I
Sorry,
can make extra dimensional rifts with? It's just a regular pearl.
What?
Yeah, you just found a regular pearl.
Okay.
Just checking.
This came out of a mollusk.
Okay.
Or
Regular
clam,
pearl is worth
invertebrate.
100 gold pieces. So,
Yeah.
mine.
So as you get down to the bottom, the floor of this circular cavern is covered in soot, ash, and the charred remains of countless fires. Obviously, they've been dumping the ash down into the hole to discard it. Tracks and drag marks through the debris lead up a natural slide to a tunnel in the northeast corner.
Everyone get down here, please.
Please, please, please.
Izzodath
Xerothin.
will call for Lucius and Rufus from across the house.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you do want us to come down, and you're not going to tell us to stop again, right?
Swear to God, old man, I will disembowel you.
We shouldn't go down there if he's going to do that, Lucius.
Izzodath will take her pack off her back and offer it to Rufus again.
Thank you, Izzodath. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
I can't climb down a rope.
Lucius will also go ahead and cast light. I'd say probably just on the pack or something, just so there's 60 feet is a long way to go in darkness, climbing down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have them cool dark vision eyes.
So,
he'll offer light to Izzodath so that she's not just climbing down into darkness.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
thanks, Lucius.
as everybody gets down, everybody sees those tracks. It's very obvious. Those tracks and dragging continued, and it's all soot, so it's really easy to pick out. But give me anyone a survival check.
All
I'd
right,
do
I will
that.
do that.
I'm supposedly good at these. I've been rolling like dog shit all day. It's an 11.
Dang it. I'm supposed. You know what? We're very close. To the end of
I
the
will say
session.
this:
So
this is the last check of the session.
Oh, in that
Well,
case, I rolled a 23, sir, because I am using my Jack Cardic Inspiration.
I
My
rolled
13 up to a
18.
20. 23 survival check.
In that
Boom,
case, I'm at a
shakalaka.
16.
Let's do this.
Izzy,
It was an 11.
11, and Xerothin,
18.
18. All right, so everybody but Izzodath, you immediately notice that it's ghoul tracks.
Those are school tracks over there.
My favorite ice cream.
It's got fudge swirls and human flesh in it. Big chunks.
But that's it. For now.
Cool.
Now we're on the hunt.
And you have a tunnel. You have a tunnel now.
A
I have a
true
pearl.
tunnel.
Who needs a tunnel? I have a pearl.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Next time on Microphones and Monsters.
Shameful way to go. We should leave here.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anything out of these people.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a ghoul staring at you from behind a pile.
Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm an anomaly, chaos incarnate, and I might be the cause of the end of humanity. Listen to ISFET Archives, a Creative Typo production, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow along as my friends and I try to save the world from, well, me.